Hello and welcome back to Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. We're here in the Keeper's Fort again, and I think I want to try this all along the Watchtower quest. Gul'bon is haunted by memories of a deadly mission beneath the keep. He lost all his brothers in arms exploring ancient tunnels filled with horrors from the Age of Legends, and he's the only one who made it back. Gul'bon mentions abandoned dungeons beneath one of the watchtowers. I'll need to get permission to enter. Real curious to see what's down there, so we're going to see if we can get permission from Fargus.
It's you. Mahone is getting better. I don't know what you've done, but your results are remarkable, at least for us. Unfortunately, Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the refugees to stay.
What about Cole? Well, he just told us.
His fate is in their hands. They'll do what they want with him. I'm not going to be responsible for his life. It's not our concern.
Really? You don't know what caused all this?
No. I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry about.
Gul'bon mentioned the tunnels and the former captain.
Captain Hagen. Well, he was a man driven by... Somehow, he got it into his head that there was something valuable down in those tunnels.
Sorry about that.
Relics, who knows what else. But the truth is, we know what was there. In the Age of Legends, it was just a hospital. There was some kind of outbreak or plague, and the place was sealed off. Nothing left to find, or so the records say.
Sorry about that. My mouse is very sensitive. It often happens. I often skip dialogue by accident. I'll try to do better. Isn't it only right to bury the keepers?
Yes. It weighs on me more than I'd care to admit. If I could, I'd see them laid to rest. But no captains ever bothered. It seems they thought it was a fool's errand. Maybe not worth the risk.
I'll do it.
If you're mad enough to try, then by all means, go ahead. Just don't expect any keeper to follow you. I really don't have men to spare.
It's fine.
But maybe it's time.
I work alone.
So, thank you, I suppose.
Can you tell me more about the village?
There are a few retired keepers living there. They might tell you about the good old days if you ask them nicely. There are also some refugees from north of the island, since we had nowhere else to put them. I don't really know much about what's going on in that place. I just make sure they have everything they need, more or less. You can always go see for yourself.
Refugees?
People fleeing from bandits, from the weirdness, you name it. I wasn't exaggerating when I said we were the last beacon of hope this far south. For these people, we are. Don't know how many more we can take, but that's a problem for another time.
A problem for future you. Alright, we can get into the tunnels. And, that's just right outside there. Let's see. I guess we go out this way? Oh, there it is.
It's nice to have a break.
Ow. Alright, so an old hospital. It had some kind of plague outbreak or something. And it's just right under them? Crypt. If we ignore it, it won't be a problem. cheese is still good. Rockfish, fiber, raspberries. I think we found the embalming station. Alright, let's see what's down here. So far, just your usual undead. Nothing unexpected. No. I like this guy, he's effective. I think it might be time to go try go back to the Blood Lake. I've gained a few levels since last time I tried to beat that boss in there. Might be able to do it now. Oh, God. Yeah, it can be quite hard to get the flaming status effect with the fireball because the status effect drops over time. So I need something that does a lot of damage much more quickly to get that status effect and to set them on fire, and that the flaming breath or whatever it is a better choice for that. Did my thing died again? Stop dying. That did the trick. Alright, next level. I don't think I'm gonna find anything amazing in these cells. Moonshine, flour, milk. There we go. Weird slime. Get him. It launches spikes. Reminds me of the slimes in the Dark Souls games. They do that too. Arrowgast Eye. Some gold jewelry. That is a lot of blood. Well, some of these zombies have medallions, so I think I'm running into some of the dead keepers. Alright, down. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Cinematic death. That's only happened twice. I don't think it's really necessary in this game. Don't really like it in the Fallout, or the Bethesda games either. It makes more sense in Fallout, but in Skyrim, I always disliked it. The cinematic deaths just kind of waste a little bit of time. My buddy here keeps dying. Butter, fried cheese, oh yeah. Apple. Ah, there's a word slime. Can't even see it. Those things tear up my minion. It's already half dead. A rack. Normal thing you'd see in a hospital. Nothing unusual there. Alright, one way to go. Well, that's not a pleasant sign. Some kind of beast in here. Croak maw. Ah. It wasn't too bad. Little fish man. Fish frog. Ring of protection. Increased armor by 1. Already got one of those. Spine breaker. Ancient Knight's breastplate. Two-handed. Two-handed weapon. Ignore enemy blocks. Oh. I would love that. Ancient Knight's breastplate. That's worth 1,000. Well, I can't use it, sadly. But I think that's it. I don't know, man. That guy really hyped this place up. Like there was going to be something sick and twisted inside. It was just a frog monster, which is creepy. But that's all that was here. Something above me. Fallen Keeper. Alright. That's all the keepers. Honestly, this wasn't as bad as I was expecting. They couldn't do this themselves? Wonder if there's a way to open that eventually. What's the best way to get back in? This way, I guess. Alright, let's have a chat with the quartermaster. Who is probably sleeping. Brother Regan.
I thought about what you showed me. Thank you for trusting me.
Oh yeah, I gave him the letter explaining the atrocities by the Red Priest in the asylum. Why the sudden change? I thought you didn't believe me.
I heard rumors a long time ago, back when I was still an acolyte, about the sealed, pitch-black dungeons from which you could hear howling, rattling of chains, and other mysterious noises every night. The mere description of them could frighten a young man. Back then, I thought it was nothing but a tale to scare new adepts into obedience. But several years ago, a traveler came here. He was looking for information about his pregnant wife. She was supposed to go to the island asylum to treat the early symptoms of the Red Death, and we were already quite adept at suppressing those. No wonder her husband was hoping for her safe return. But if she never came back and vanished without a trace, well, it made me wonder. And now this letter. I've decided I can't keep turning a blind eye to what's been happening. It's against the word.
Good for you. Yep, Katrin and her son died in the dungeons. I saw their remains. I can give him Father Vaughn's notes and old letter.
That's very bad. More evidence that both you and the letter are telling the truth. Her husband is probably around 50 years old now. He came from Quanacht. So if you ever meet him, please pass this information on to him. And assure him that old Regan from the Horns of the South offers any support he may need.
Alright, so did he come to any conclusions?
Ah, yes. I wrote to the prior to send another acolyte in my place. I told them I wanted to end my service and retire. But, well, in truth, I'll go to the prior with the letter you gave me. It's time to honor the memory of Father Leon and bring this matter to an end. To do justice to all those suffering in torment in the island asylum. In the meantime, I am still at your service, my child. What can I do for you today?
Ah, well, looks like he's one of the good ones.
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds, but sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Alright, you still have a copy of the 7 Commandments. That's great. Mother's Embrace, Impenetrable Shield. Oh, that is expensive. I gotta keep the spine breaker. I'll put it in my stash.
May Kai's word always guide you. In the word, you will find solace.
Alright, see ya. If I don't see him again, how am I gonna get those spells? Well, maybe I'll find them somewhere else. I could just buy them now, but they're not really something I need. Alright, we're gonna take a nap. We got 1 skill point. Let's go to spirituality. I want summons. Let's just get something in combat, I think. Well, we'll try this. Dealing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status buildup. Which I thought was the case already, but I'll just try it and see if that helps my flaming buildup. Alright, attributes. Endurance. Rest. So I can't put cobwebs in that fire. I think King Arthur might have some memories for me. Yeah, on the top right, Arthur memories. I'm gonna have to make a bonfire outside. Alright, I've cleared the tunnels.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
Yeah, they're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's being dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
I did. I found their tags.
Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Alright, can do. And then I think we're going to try some battles that I was too weak to win before. One of them under the Blood Lake. And then there's some guy that wanted to duel me. I'll see if I can duel him again. Some random dude. Alright. I'm back, you old codger. I've been down in those tunnels. I brought back the tags of your companions.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn.
Piece of cake.
Anyone would ever bring those back up? Lads must be resting a bit easier now. Or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that.
Here, here. Maybe you'd rather go fishing instead of drinking to honor their memory?
Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy.
I'm trying to get you to stop drinking. You told me you were drinking because you felt guilty.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. The guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Nice. Okay, now you have a son. Go talk to your son. Immediately, he took a sip of his booze. Alright, next up. Weirdo who wanted to duel. And he was not far outside this place. Just outside the gate there. Is he still there? Yeah, there he is. He's right there. You do look like a former red priest, maybe. Yeah, this is Esgar the Protector. Devoted Guardian to Prophet Kai. Is that you? Your helmet's a little different. Alright, let's fight. I don't think these guys are gonna last long, but yeah, we'll see.
Off the leash, are we? Graduates their place? Ah.
Yeah, we went through this dialogue.
I'm more than...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we set him on fire. Ow. Okay. Got hit with the 1-2 combo.
Off the leash. It's just... I'm more...
Yeah. You just drink a potion, that's not allowed, dude. Ah. It's me. Dual shield. It's mine. Meteorite throwing knife. Honorary blade. Dual knight. Armor. Nice. More stuff I can't use. Increase max stamina by 5. Increase movement speed multiplier by 20% when your health is below 25%. Pretty good stuff. Dual Knight Cape. Critical hit. Increase critical hit chance by 10%. Well, that's pretty great. I can't use it though. I don't have the strength. And Honorary Blade. Do 100% more damage if the enemy is below 25% max stamina. Dual shield unblocked deals 20% of your armor's damage to the attacking enemies and 75% on the successful parry. All right. Well, that's that. Was able to set him ablaze with my new spell. Let's head down to the Blood Lake. Ah, God. Alright, I have a feeling this boss fight, though, is not going to be nearly as easy, even with my upgrades. Primarily due to the environment. We're still going to be stuck in that little arena. All right. Let's see. Slay the terror within. There was a name for the terror. I can't remember what it was. It looks like that statue. That statue might be it. Hey, we can get the word stone again. Okay, so the enemies down here haven't respawned. Okay, we're gonna try... Okay, let's see how long these guys survive. Oh, stay in here. We don't want you on the other side of the... Oh, don't... Oh, God. Please, yeah. Get in here. Don't want you on the other side of the gate when it closes. She's on fire. Got him. Got the blood abomination. Are you that statue outside? It looks like it. Left side's a little messed up. Bloodstone, blood, tainted shell. +1. Cursed bloodblade. And the bloodblade has lifesteal. That's an armor relic. Okay. Well, we did it. These guys stayed alive a bit longer. I'm proud of you. I wish I could see how much health they have. There's really no way. It doesn't show in the spell description. Well. Alright, let's check over here. Life transfusion. Yeah, that's one I've got already. Alright, now I'm gonna go back in here.
Have you...
Yeah, the flowers. It's pretty. We're gonna talk to the one druid that is left down here. Hello.
Tired. You reek of blood. You reek of purification. You've killed our child and set the fate of the garden on a new path. So, peace will come sooner than I expected. Now, at last, I shall have quiet and slumber. Let the flower bloom in all its beauty and die as it was always meant to. Thank you, Seeker.
My pleasure. Yeah, I just noticed on his back, that's the flower. And I do get his winged spear. That's the flower we're told to seek. Winged spear, increase physical damage by 100% when below 50% max mana. Wow, that would be great for like a summon plus spear build. No war magic, just summon. Get your mana below 50%, then just use a spear. Alright, we're out of here. Let's set a bonfire. Talk to Arthur. He's got some new memories. Bloodstone, pickaxe. Are those treasures respawning? Surely I've gotten that one before. I see some ores over here. And some up there. I don't want to go up there right now, though. So that's okay. Alright, let's have a chat with Arthur. The King's Road has clearly seen better days. I think I walked right by the exit to the King's Road, but I haven't really seen it.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves. The King's Road included.
Alright, we can level up again. Each enemy affected by elemental status increases corresponding damage type by 10%. Do that. Attributes. Okay, we're going spirituality again. Fuel. Nothing to identify. Let's go to stash. Move all crafting materials to stash. And we got a lot of weapons to send over. The dual knight armor. And the Ancient Knight's breastplate. I think I'm just gonna sell that one. Let's craft a few potions there. Small mana potion, +2. Alright, the King's Road. Oh, that's I think that's... Yeah, it starts like... Yeah, right there, King's Road. Okay. I guess I have been over there. Let's see what's over here on that little section. That little, beach area there. Not that. Or yeah, okay. This is where I started. Yeah, I've been up there. Okay. Nope, we're good. Fallen statue? A little hidden area. Crypt, miner's tunnels. Let's check it out. With my two friends. Hey, you guys friendly? Or you? You, by yourself? Surely you don't mind if I just help myself here. To your rations. Sharing is caring after all. Horst.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with this statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
The statue, isn't that King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
It feels a bit disrespectful.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles. What kind of king leaves no heir, only to show up now and then, wave his sword, and fix nothing? This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna stop you. What I will do is borrow your carrots and whatnot. Thank you. Is he digging through the statue from the inside? Alright, let's see what's up here. Oh, is that the exit? Down here then. Corpse eaters down here. How did this guy manage to stay alive? Doesn't look like much of a fighter to me. Guess he never comes to this section. Ah. Again. Oh, they got mole rats. Yeah, I saw one of these and he was in the asylum, but he was already dead. You have to fight a live one now. Get him, boys. Word meat, monster blood, Bugane tooth, Bugane tail. Oh, this goes deep. Horns of the South. Where does this come out at? Whoa. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. You guys still fighting here? No, you're good. Okay. Okay, that's where we came out at. Well, we're not quite done in there. Just on the other side of the hill. All right. Alright, that just leads back here. What about... straight ahead here? Ah, okay, that drops... standing up again. Okay, yeah. Like, what's up there? Alright, what about that drop I encountered earlier? Where was that? Here we go. Okay, then I think this will wrap around back up to the ledge that I saw that I couldn't jump to. Alright, I think this will be it. There's a possible water passage, though. A flooded section. Yeah, we're not getting up there. Let's try the jumping potion. Which one is it? Increased movement speed? No. Here we go. Increased jump height by 80% for 30 seconds. Hey, that did it. Soul salvage. Okay. Well, that's where the water leads. Geographer's Journal, Geographer's Ring, and Nobleman's Clothes. Well, I'm glad I fully explored this area. A lot of interesting stuff. Let's go out this way. We can read that journal and check out that spell. I think that's a spell. The soul spell. Alright, we got a lot of stuff. Go to inventory, bag. Geographer's Ring, increased movement speed multiplier by 5% when not in combat. Wolf's Call orders your summoned wolves to attack. Summon a wolf. Okay. Oh, that's another summon spell. Okay. And Soul Salvage. Lightcast removes targeted summon, restoring up to 75% of mana cost used for its initial summon, based on their current health. And Heavy Cast removes targeted summon and restores your health based on its current health and the mana cost of its initial summoning. I feel like if I wanted to do a bit of micromanaging, that could be really useful. Staying healed up, but I don't really want to bother with that. Just another spell to add to my loadouts. The Reaper's Shroud stuns and pushes back all nearby enemies, charged by killing. Magic. Is that one of those cube things? Charged by killing. Where do I equip it? Let's read the journal. 13th of Birch Moon, 623. They say I'm chasing shadows, but I'll search every patch of these lands if there's something new to be found. Folk think I'm mad, but what do they know of discovery? I'll go where others won't, even if it means pushing past common sense. 2nd of Alder Moon, 623. There's talk in the old writings of a cave by the western shore, where people once knew things, ways to heal, they say. But maybe there's more to it. Who knows what's waiting for those in those dark spaces? Guess I'll see for myself. 19th of Hawthorn Moon. Lies. All lies. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's intended that I use that instead of a wand. And it's charged by killing, and then once I get 5 kills, I can just use it, stun, and push back all nearby enemies. Okay. So I assume that's what a cube is. I think I'll stick with the wands. Buff my damage and increase mana regen. Okay. Well, if those are the kind of buffs that I'm gonna get with a cube, then I'll probably start putting points into wands in the wanding cube skill tree. There's the fast travel point. Alright, well, I think this is a good place to end the episode. And we still got a bunch of quests. Side quests. And other... yeah, we got that second part of the Orlais quest. Which we'll probably do. Some more stuff in the fishing village and contracts. Oh yeah, I promised to repair the deck in the fishing village. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the fishing village. We have some more stuff to do there. Anyway, we'll get to that next time. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.